Moras aqui? Moras aqui. Então.
Está de forma? Está tudo bem?
Está tudo a andar. This is my street. People in Setúbal, they used to say that my street is the street that has my name, but this is my street. This is the place where I live all my life, and my parents lived, and my mom lives.
Which one?
This white and blue building. Too many cars now, but in my time, not so many cars. Playing football, even in the street, because it was not a too busy street. And then we had also this space here, which is incredible because this is a Roman water transportation. We had the Romans here centuries ago, and we still keep it in great condition. So this is I don't know the name in English.
I think we say aqueduct.
Aqueduct,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
an aqueduct. And but in my period here as a kid, was not a car parking, was just an empty space. So this is where we used to play, used to have some fun with the freedom of that time, without the fears of modern days. So I would say football here, especially on holiday time, football here until 11 p.m. until midnight. The aqueduct was the goal, not a rectangular goal, but this kind of goal. We had so much fun here, and it's incredible because my friends they still live here. They still live here, and that's my area. That's my area.
When you played as a youngster here, what were you then, a midfielder? What kind of
No,
player
I was
were
the
you?
best. When I played, no, I was good. I was good because in the area I was basically the only one that played football properly in football teams. When I came here with my friends, was just to enjoy, and magnificent. And this area here, which is now quite a beautiful garden, was a work that they did a few years ago, because it was really an empty space with conditions to make something nice for people. You know, the way things happened to me, I was not chasing anything. I was not chasing anything. Sometimes people say, chase the dream. I had the dream, honestly, I had it, but I was not chasing it. I was just, especially as a kid, as a teenager, I was just enjoying it, and I never put targets to myself. Of course, when you go to professional football, then is your life, then is your job, then to do something well, one day you need to do it with your heart. But I was never chasing. Everything was natural. I think the day I felt that's now serious stuff was when I left this place, and I left this place to go to professional football. I left Setúbal to go to Lisbon for the first time, to Estrela Amadora, and that was the moment where I felt, wow, now is serious stuff. Because until then, even as a young man, I was a high school teacher. I had my life. I had my quiet life, doing things that I love to do. I was a school teacher. I was working with the kids with Down syndrome, just in a building where when I arrived from the boat, just in front of the port, I was coaching Vitória Setúbal under 16s, under 18s, which was obviously total amateur, was not the kind of semi-professional academies or professional academies like we have now. I was just enjoying. The moment I went to professional football was when I had the click. Now is serious stuff, and there's been serious stuff until now, non-stop. And now I stop, and instead of enjoy it, I can't really enjoy it. I miss it.
You used to smile more. Was that a conscious decision to not smile as much?
No, if I have reasons to smile, I smile. I love to smile.
In news conferences and things like that. I mean, I know that you here relax, you smile a lot, but in in news conferences, you used to maybe have more jokes in the early days.
You know, I don't know. I don't know.
I remember famously you named not only your team but the Barcelona team. Example.
Barcelona, Valdés, Belletti, Puyol, Marques, Giovanni, Albertini, Deco, Xavi, Eto'o, Juli, Ronaldinho. Chelsea, Peter Cech, Paulo, Ricardo, John Terry, Gallas left back, Thiago Makalele, Frank Lampard, Joe Cole, Drogba, Igor Johnson. It's a good finish.
You were worried about bird flu.
Yeah. For me, pressure is bird flu. I'm feeling a lot. I'm serious. I'm feeling a lot of pressure with the swan in Scotland. No, I'm serious. You are laughing, but I'm serious. It's not far. Yeah, I'm more scared of the swan than football. What is football compared with life? A swan with bird flu? That for me, that's a drama of the last 2 days. You know, I cannot explain. No. I can just say that Manchester United time was not an easy time. Was not easy, and I always felt that to win the Europa League was fantastic, and it didn't look like it was the way people approach it.
To finish second.
To finish second was even more than that, So probably I was feeling a little bit like, wow, I'm working well, I'm giving everything, and I'm not getting what I think that deserve. But I cannot say. The only thing I can promise you is that when I have the next club, the next project, I will be so happy that I can promise you that I will walk into that first press conference with a big smile. That I can promise.
Any regrets?
No. If I have regrets with the amazing things I did, then I can imagine how can people without success or less than me survive. No, but one thing is regrets, and another thing is the old story. Oh, if I knew it, I would do it, and that, of course, you feel that things could be done in a different way. But come on, amazing life, amazing professional life, and amazing future in front of me, ahead of me. Amazing future. 56 years old. Wow, I'm a kid.
Are you getting better as a coach?
I think I am, but I think it's very important. You know, sometimes I like to do a little bit of study. I like to read people even from different areas, from different generations. And recently, a friend of mine told me, think about it. And I did. Charles Darwin was not yesterday. He told something that in my basic English, with the evolution of the species, the best is not the strongest one, is not the most intelligent one, is the one that adapts to the change. And this is a very, very, very important point. Very, very important point. Sometimes the change doesn't mean, in my opinion, a change for better. Not always. Sometimes we change for worse. But I think is very important at every level that you understand the change and you adapt to it. So I would say that I'm really thinking about that. Is not enough to be one of the strongest ones. Is not enough to be one of the best ones. Is not enough to be one of the most intelligent ones. Is also very, very important, or even more important, to be able to understand and to adapt to certain things.